On the southern coast of the Mediterranean lies Libya, home to one of the oldest Jewish communities in North Africa. For more than 2,500 years, more than 1,000 years before Islam, Jews lived in Cyrenaica and Tripolitania, dating back to the Phoenician and Roman eras. With the Arab conquest, Jews lived for 1,000 years as second-class subjects as dhimmis, vulnerable to violence, forced conversions, and restrictions that shaped their daily lives. The Almohads were especially cruel, while the Ottomans and other rulers brought alternating cycles of tolerance and persecution. In the 19th century, Ottoman reforms known as the Tanzimat promised equality, but were never truly enforced due to the local population's resentment. Jews remained dependent on tribal protection and foreign consuls. At the same time, migration from Livorno, Spain, and Tunisia enriched the community. Jews became central to trade, connecting Libya to markets across the Mediterranean. Italian colonization in 1911 at first improved civil rights and economic opportunities. Jews acted as bridges between Italian authorities and Arab society, thriving in commerce and industry. Jews helped build Libya's economy. Families from Livorno introduced Western education, Italian language, and culture. Others were heavily involved in textile, leather, and cotton commerce. And by 1928, Jews owned a quarter of Libya's manufacturing enterprises. They were merchants, industrialists, and cultural intermediaries, far outpacing their small numbers. But the rise of fascism in the 1930s brought racial laws, and during World War II, Jews were deported and interned. Hundreds died in camps such as in Giotto. After the war under British administration, violence returned. Pogroms in 1945 and 1948 killed hundreds, destroyed synagogues, and left the community in fear. Between 1949 and 1951, over 30,000 Jews left for Israel. Independence in 1951 only deepened exclusion. Libya joined the Arab League, enacted anti-Semitic laws, and used propaganda to isolate the Jewish community. After the 1956 Suez Crisis, restrictions grew tighter. In 1967, during the Six-Day War, riots broke out again. About 20 Jews were killed, and nearly all who remained fled. By the 1970s, under Gaddafi, Jewish life in Libya ceased to exist. Cemeteries and synagogues were desecrated, property was confiscated, and the last traces of Jewish presence were erased. Today, there are no Jews left in Libya. The Jews of Libya were once woven into the fabric of Libya's life, but millennia of heritage were erased through violence, discrimination, and state persecution, leaving only distant memories behind.